Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Amanda. Today I'm here with my That's Expensive project update. My initial video went up late because I wasn't paying attention. And so I'm going to post this update at the actual time that the project is supposed to be updated. Even though I think that it might look like this is going up early, it's actually been the proper amount of time. It doesn't really matter. You don't care. This is a Fantastic Ladies Facebook group project, so I will have all the information listed in the description box. Everyone who is participating, there's a master list that has everyone's social media handles or where they're participating in the challenge, and then the description. So let's get to the update. Basically, this is just to rotate through some of your more expensive things we tend to save for special occasions. I don't know about you. There's not a ton of special occasions in my life. We're past like all the friends getting married phase, you know, things like that. There's no graduations, but you know, it's just regular life, which is fine, but these things can still be used for regular life, and that's how we've been using it. So I actually have some things that I'm going to roll out and then roll in, and then I'll just talk about the progress on the other items that are staying in the project. Let's talk about the stuff that's staying first, actually. Keep the good stuff for the end. So we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. My goal for this was to use this 15 times. I have used this 6 times. I still love this highlighter. It's very beautiful. It looks very gold, but I don't feel like it looks this gold on my skin. I feel like it looks a little more champagne gold, and I really like that. I'm not to my usage goal on this yet, which is 15 uses. But that's fine. We're gonna leave it in here. I'm expecting there's not gonna be any visible progress on this as a highlighter. I'll have it for the rest of my life. The next highlighter is from Dose of Colors. This is the Fuego highlighter, and my goal for this was also 15 uses. I'm much closer on this. I've kind of been focusing on this, and I have used this 11 times, so I have a few more to go, but we will get there. This is another beautiful highlighter. It's definitely a little more gold than the Amrezy. The packaging is also stunning. I'm not sure if I could ever get rid of this just because of the packaging. It's just so pretty. This is the Desi and Katie collab that is, I don't even know how old at this point, not available for sure, but a beautiful highlighter. Next we have a lip gloss. This is the Hourglass Unreal lip gloss in the color Canvas. My goal for this was to use this 15 times, and I've worn this 4 times. I was also trying to finish another gloss. Kind of ignoring this. I really love this color. I do think that the wand is like, it's a little messy. And I'm not really sure why, but I love the color. It's a beautiful rosy color, and it has a nice minty smell. It kind of smells like dental floss mint, which I thoroughly enjoy. It doesn't feel very sticky. It doesn't last forever because it's not very sticky, but I don't care. I don't want anything. I don't want any sticky lip gloss. Okay, so we're leaving this in to hit that 15 use mark. I'm only at 4, but it's okay. And then we have a perfume. This is the Tory Burch perfume. I broke the nozzle on my beautiful bottle of this perfume and had to order a glass bottle from Amazon, but it works just fine. My goal for this was to use this 20 times, and I've used it twice. I do have another perfume project that I am doing, and then I also had another perfume in here, which we will get to. So this has been on the back shelf, but now it's gonna come forward and be the focus. I love this perfume, and it smells great, and it will smell great in the spring. The sun is shining today, which is making me so happy. The next 3 products are items that I had met my goal on, so we're going to be rolling those out, and then I will show you the items that I'm rolling in. Perfume, this is the Jimmy Choo. I think it's called Jimmy Choo. What is it called? I don't know. It's called Jimmy Choo something, and my goal for this was to use it 20 times. I used this 20 times. I used it for the 20th time this morning. This is a really lovely floral, but I think kind of watery floral scent. Very, very beautiful. I do love the bottle. It looks like a grenade. Happy to have hit my goal on this. We're gonna roll this out. but I did enjoy using it. Then we had the, oh, let me wipe the fingerprints off of it. Then we had the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush Palette. This is very old. That's all it says on mine, and then the shades that it has. So I don't know. I feel like they're all called the Ambient Lighting Blush Palette, but I don't know how to distinguish the older ones from the newer ones. So this is a 3-color blush palette, and I've said for a long time that I don't really get this, but I think forcing myself to use it more and put it in this project has made me kind of appreciate this blush formula. I didn't ever dislike it, but I just didn't really get like the extreme hype over it. Am I gonna purchase another ambient lighting blush palette? No, but I do enjoy this. I have hit my goal on this. My goal is to use this 15 times, and a lot of the time when I use this, I use each shade and I just kind of mix them all together. I'm sure someone is horrified that I do that, but I just like swirl it all together, and I really like that blush color. And I didn't specify in the beginning if I wanted to use each shade 15 times. I don't think. I did end up using each shade 15 times. I mean, a few of the times I did use a single shade. So it ended up being that I used this palette 16 different times, whether I used all 3 shades together or individual shades. I did meet the goal to use the palette 15 times. So I'm going to keep this. We're going to roll it out. But I might be appreciating this palette after years and years and years of thinking, I don't get it. And then the last item in the intro was the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. And my goal was to use each shade in here 2 times. I did that, minus these cream to powder shades. I used each of them once. I absolutely hate these shades so much. They look patchy. This isn't the first time that I've used these 2 shades. I have used them previous to this project, and they look patchy every single time I use them. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong with them. I've used cream eyeshadow before. I don't get it. I'm conflicted on this palette. This is by far the most interesting shade to me. I use that the most. And then this, what is this shade called? Intervention. These are the most interesting shades to me, but I have these shades that I think are just as good in other palettes. So I don't really know how I feel about this palette. I don't hate it, but I'm not like obsessed with it. These colors are also very warm. That's not my preference. Lately, I have been gravitating towards a lot of cooler toned eyeshadows. So maybe that's just me right now. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it for now. I don't get it. I do think I would love the Yucca palette. I just love like the greens, the golds, and all of that. But I'm not gonna buy it. I did meet my goal on this except for those 2 cream to powder shades, which I absolutely hate, and I stand by that. I really hate that formula. So we're gonna add in 3 things. I'm gonna add in a blush. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Blonzer, which is the what they call their blush and bronzer. This is in Kiss of Pink. I mean, this is just a blush. I don't know how this would be a bronzer or bronzer in any way, shape, or form. Kind of a satiny finish. I really like these, and this color is a little more peachy than it is pinky. This isn't the most expensive blush I own, but I don't own a ton of very high-end makeup other than eyeshadow palettes, which are mainly indie palettes, because they are the most expensive and what I like in eyeshadow. But I did want to grab the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten, and this is in the color Honeysuckle. These are very nice. This is a really great, like, all-in-one, glowy, but not over the top blush. I really like these. I have a couple, and I enjoy them every time I wear them. And then I did want to add another palette, and I chose the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. Like, are we just all obsessed with how beautiful Huda Katan is? Because I am. She is stunning. This is just really pretty. I think this will be great for like February, hopefully not much into March, but you know, February, March type of colors. And my goal for this is to use each shade in here twice. Again, since there are, you know, 18 shades in here, I can use each shade twice. And I haven't played with this palette in a really long time. So that'll be fun. And it's very heavy. So that is my That's Expensive project update. If you were doing this project, I would love to know how your progress is going. all of these are going to be usage goals. I don't really have anything even close to finishing in any part of my collection, drugstore or high-end. So usage goal is where it's going to be for me, but that's okay. And I would love to know your progress, how your progress is going. Do you have any of these things? Do you love any of these things? What do you love? The cream to powder shadows from Natasha and Denona? What am I doing wrong? Like, I feel like I can't be doing it that wrong. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you hang around on my channel if you have any video suggestions or color combinations with any of these like eyeshadows or any reels that you would like to see using maybe some older palettes. Leave those in the suggestions because I'm really enjoying using my older palettes. It's really fun. And I will talk to you guys in my next video.